Hi, grade one, Egyptian syllabus. Today I will make a review for what we learned last video. But before I will go to our unit today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel. This is my channel, send you new videos. Let's go to our lesson today. Last class, we learned my week, and we know the weeks of the days of the week, and we know every name of every day. Okay, so here in this part we learn the days of the week, how many days in the week. It will be here 7 week. We know this before. So here we know the days. I would like to remind you by the name of the days: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I think all of us know this the names of these days in Arabic. I know that we know it in Arabic. Okay, and we know the day after and the day before. Last class we know this. In last class also we learn letter W, and we know the words related to letter W, which is watch, water, a window, wall, and wind. All this we learned during the last video. Last video we learned also the capital Q and small q, quite, quack. Quack is the sound of the dog, queen, and question. All this know it during the last video. Today I will start lesson 3 about meals of the day. So all of us know we have in the day we have 3 meals. Now we don't have 3 meals. Why? Because we are fasting and we are in Ramadan, and we have only 2 meals. The meal after fasting, and another meal before the down before the down. Okay, called suhoor. Okay. Today, but in the normal day, we have 3 meals, which is breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I would like to say that the verb before these meals, we use the verb have. Okay, so have here we must be followed by the meals. Okay, must be followed by meals. Okay. So this is what I would like to know here in this part. Okay, let's continue the rest of the unit. Okay, the rest of our lesson today. Here we have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Here we have bread, drink, eat, chicken, rice, sandwich. Here we have juice and soup. I will repeat the words after me. Breakfast, 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 lunch, 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 dinner, 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 eat, 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 drink, 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 bread, bread, bread. I will repeat after me. Breakfast, 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 lunch, 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 dinner, 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 eat, 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 drink, 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 bread, bread, bread. Let's go to another one. Chicken, 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 rice, 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 sandwich, 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 juice, 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 soup, soup, soup. So now we learn the words, and I hope to keep it. And I would like to follow me by papers and pen and write these words to keep it. Okay, let's go to another item here, which is a dialogue, and we know more about and we have details in this dialogue we must learn here. Here is the teacher talking to the students, Ali and Sarah. The teacher asking Ali and Sarah, "Good morning, class. What do you have for breakfast?" So here is the what I would like to know. So here we have before meals. Before meals, we use the verb have. What do you have for breakfast on Friday? I eat bread and eggs. So here's the thing that Ali have during in Friday on the weekend. He eat bread and eggs. I drink milk every day. The milk is no, is usual drink that we take every day. So Sarah, I eat sandwich and the drink juice. So, teacher, great. What do you eat for lunch? So here the teacher asked them about what they eat in the breakfast, and then asked about lunch. Omar, I eat rice and chicken. So here Omar says Omar telling the teacher that that during that in lunch we he has in lunch he has rice and chicken. Mona, I eat soup and bread. Teacher, nice. What about dinner? I eat a sandwich. Okay, so let's learn this. I would like to read this dialogue again to know more about to know the structures and the words, the important words in this dialogue. Teacher, good morning, class. What do you have for breakfast on Friday? So the teacher asking what? Asking Ali and asking who? Ali and Sarah. Ali, I eat bread and eggs on Friday. I drink milk every day. Sarah, I eat a sandwich and drink juice. So after I end from the video, I will leave you this question below the video. What do you have for breakfast? What do you have for breakfast? So I would like to everyone write what do you have in the breakfast, and in I give you the question about the breakfast, and later I will say for the lunch. Okay, so here I write this question below the video, and I would like to answer this question and send it to me on the channel. Okay. Great, great. What do you eat for lunch? I eat rice and chicken. Nona, I eat soup and bread. Nice. What about dinner? I eat sandwich. Let's continue the rest of this unit. Okay. Here we have the meals, the things that we have in lunch and in breakfast. So here we say here is the egg, beans, and the milk, cheese. All this we can see when we see this, we know that is this things we have it in what we have it in breakfast. So I select this one by this one. Sandwich and I think bread. I think soup and rice. I think so. So these things we have it in what? Sorry for this mistake. We will continue. Let's go to another one. Here we say, here we have, here draw what we eat for each meal in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I will leave this to do it by yourself. You can draw here what we take in breakfast, what we take in lunch, and what we take in dinner. Let's go to another one here. Here is we have breakfast, lunch, dinner. What do you eat for each meal? Okay, so here we say this girl asked her friend about what we have in the dinner. Her friend saying, I eat eggs, bread, and apples for dinner. Okay, so in this part we say what we eat in dinner. Okay, so listen, then check right or wrong. Here we say this boy is drink or not, or not drink. Yes, drink. Here is the breakfast. No, it's not breakfast. It will be for what? Here for lunch, not breakfast. Okay, because this chicken, we eat chicken and on lunch, not in breakfast. Okay, bread is bread. Yes, soup, right? It's for soup. Chicken, no, it's not chicken. It's the food of breakfast, not for breakfast, not dinner, not lunch. So here is it juice? No, it's not juice. It's what? It's rice. Okay, it's here what? It's here rice. Okay, it's here rice. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. Here is capital V and small v. How I can write capital V and small v? I will write it as it is. Here is capital V and small v. Capital V and small v. V for what? V for van and V for vase. V for van and V for vase. Okay. So here is we have capital V and small v. V for van and V for vase. Let's continue. Here is we have van, vase, violin, beast, and vegetables. I would like to repeat after me. Repeat after me. Van, 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 vase, 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 violin, 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 beast, 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 vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. Here we're writing here capital V and small v, or as we know here, uppercase and lowercase. Both are correct. We can say capital and small, we can say upper and lower, both are correct, okay? Let's go to answer the question related to this part. What is this? As we know here, we know this word here in this part. We know that is van. I would like to write it here. Here is van. What is this? It's vase. So I write it here as it is. It will be here vase. We must keep the vocab because it's important, grade 1, and in the exam we can missing the letters and saying what is the missing letter here. Here it will be here vegetables, vegetables, and vegetables started by letter what? By letter V also. Here is beast, the clothes that someone wearing to protect him from something. Okay, this is called beast. Okay, so here we have van, we have bus, we have beast, and we have vegetables. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. So here I leave this to do it by yourself as a homework. Here we say look and say check. Look and then check wrong under the pictures that doesn't begin with letter V. Here we have the letter V. Here is van. So so here is van, beast. Here is violin. Here is vegetables. So the words that don't relate it to letter V, it will be here snack and tree. No, it's not different from this letter. So here in this part we learn letter V. Let's go to the letter Z here. Here is the letter Z. So now here in this part, we learn 2 letters. We learn letter V. I would like to remember that. We learn letter V, and we know that some vocabs, let's learn it together. Some words, let's learn it together. Here is van and vase. Here is violin, beast, and vegetables. Okay, this is the words we learned here. And we have also letter Z, capital Z and small z. Here is we have zebra, 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 zoo. Zoo, zoo. Here is we have zipper, 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 zigzag, 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 zero, zero, zero. If someone is not clever, we're saying zero. So I think that you are all of us clever, not taking zero. Okay. Here is we have zebra, 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 zoo, 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 zero, 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 zigzag, zigzag. This is the line called zigzag. Not straight, not straight. Okay, zipper, zipper, zipper. So here is capital. Here is the uppercase or lowercase of Z, uppercase of the letter Z, and lowercase of Z. Let's do this exercise together. And in this exercise, we have pictures, and we want to know the beginning of the letter of this picture. Here is zebra. So I select letter Z, letter Z. Here is letter. Here is what? Here is zero. Well, so I select letter Z. Here is zoo. I select letter Z. Zebra, zebra. I select letter Z. Okay. So here we know that all these words started by letter Z, capital Z and small z, or uppercase of Z and lowercase of Z. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. Here is we have zebra. Which one is zebra? This one. Zigzag. This one. Zipper. This one. Zoo. This one. Okay. Here is we have here check the letter matches the picture or not doesn't, or doesn't match the picture. So here we have the letters, and if this I'm sorry again for this mistake. Let's continue the rest of our unit. Okay, I'm sorry for these mistakes. Mistakes of net. The net is unstable. Okay. Here is we have Z. So here we have zebra. So the letter here it will be Z. Here is beast. Can use the letter can started by letter J. So here is wrong. Why? Because beast started by letter S. By letter V. Okay. Here is zebra started by letter Z. and here is V started by letter V. So this wrong. Here is zoo, yes, I will make a correct here. Was, yes. Zigzag, here is zigzag. So can started by letter H, so it's wrong, not letter H. Here is van, yes, is van. Let's continue the rest of this unit to end from our unit today. Today I would like to finish with you unit 1, okay? Here we say, here is in this picture, we write the beginning letter. Here is the letter here, it will be here the zipper. Here is violin. Here is zero. Here is vegetables. So here we have violin and vegetables. We have here zipper and zero. I'm sorry again for this mistake. I would like to continue the rest of our unit today. Here is here by this item here we end from our lesson. I would like to give you the brief about the words that we learned today to keep it. Here in this part we learn the phonics V and we learn some words related to this letter. It will be van, vat, violin, beast, and vegetables. We learn also letter Z. Here is we have zebra, zoo, zipper, zigzag, and zero. Okay, I would like to keep this vocab because it's important to keep it because in the exam can miss the letter and we must know it must know the missing letter here. In this part also today we learn the meals of the day. We learn breakfast, lunch, dinner. And we learned some food that we took it in this meal. Last class, we learned some words also related to letters. I would like to know it, to remember you with it, which is quiet, quack, question, and queen of letter Q. And we learned also letter W, watch, water, wind, wall, and window. Okay, all these words I would like to keep it. I know that it's more, but we must keep it. We can classify the words on the days or during the day or during the week. We can, if you keep 2 words in the day or 3 words in the day, it's enough to keep all the vocab. Okay, because the vocab must be kept. Okay, because it's important to have to enrich your vocab because English depends on enriching your vocab grade 1. We must keep the vocab very well. Okay. By this, was the last question here in this unit. We end from unit 1. Next class, I will start with you unit 2, which is about feelings. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.